Hello, everyone. It's me, Sherelle Rose Green, and let's talk about domestic violence. Domestic violence is a common crime which often hides in plain sight, behind makeup, excuses, cover up in silence. But I am the voice for those who scared to speak out. As y'all know, y'all heard my story. I was in an abusive relationship for 4 years. I became pregnant early in the relationship. The abuse got worse. He would spit on me, he would box me, he would smack me around. I became pregnant and I thought that he would love me even more. Instead, it gotten worse. I lost my newborn son from domestic violence when I was thrown in a brick wall and my placenta was badly torn. It led me to write this book. And this book is 333 pages. Not only for the victims, but for the abusers as well. Domestic violence is in the homes, is in the schools, it is even in the churches. But a lot of y'all hiding it underneath the praise. Speak out before it's too late. Domestic violence is everybody's business. And that's why I'm speaking about it. A lot of y'all smile in public, but behind closed doors, you are crying. You go to church on Sunday, and you were just hoping church would just continue all day because you know when you get home, you're going to be abused, you're going to be called names, and all that. Speak out before it's too late. Too many lives is taken by domestic violence. Lend an ear. If you see your friend getting abused, call the authority. Don't keep it. And for the victims, seek help. Speak out. It doesn't matter how long ago it was. I don't care if it was 50 years ago. Speak out. Because guess what? When you keep it inside, that can eat away your self-worth. It can make you depressed. So speak out before it's too late. All right? You could get this book on Amazon, Barnes& and Noble. It's entitled Abused Under His Charm. It speaks for itself. A lot of men and women, they charm their way into your heart and then abuse you in the most dramatic way. He used my status to manipulate me because I was undocumented in the country for 30 years. And he used that to control me. When I was abused, I didn't tell anyone. I kept it to myself. Even the authority came to my house and I told them, no, I fell. Of course, they didn't believe me. But because I love him so much, oftentimes we victim, we take the blame for peace because we are so in love. But guess what? They don't love you. If a man or a woman loves you, he wouldn't want to hurt you. Trust me. Okay? So if you're in a controlling relationship or an abusive relationship, physical, mental, emotional, get out. Because that will eat away your self-esteem. Take it from me. It wasn't an easy road. It was not an easy road for me. I still miss my son. I still think about him up until this day. Oftentimes I thought about it. I'm like, what would he look like today? Would he be, what would he be? Like a doctor, a nurse, or engineer? Oftentimes I thought about it. So I'm here to tell y'all, if you're in an abusive relationship, get out before it's too late. A lot of y'all come on social media and you pretend to be happy when you're not. The inside is so damaged, but the outside you try to smile. Tell somebody before it's too late. If you have a friend who's going through domestic violence, lend an ear. A lot of y'all, you will talk about them. You will mock them, jeer them, even stop being their friend because you're saying they're idiot or they're stupid, but they're actually just need an ear. Just lend an ear. There are resources out there. Do not accept their abuse. Stop accepting their flowers, their sorries. How many times you're going to tell me sorry? How many times you're going to tell me I will never do it again? And each time I accept it, you do it again. Maybe not right away, but few months later, you're back to your abusive behavior. Once bitten, twice shy. Ladies, he's not a nice guy. Leave him. You can do better. There's somebody out there that will see your worth. And you know what a lot of us do as victims? We get out of that abusive relationship and we jump right into another one, and you weren't healed. That can lead you to another abusive relationship because you have that wall, and that wall never came down. All right? So you have to be careful. Sometimes you need to be alone. Heal first. All right? And oftentimes when we experience abuse, it is hard for us to love again. Very, very hard for us to love again. Every man we came in contact with, we always thinking that they're going to do the same thing. But I'm here to tell you that not every man is the same. You have some great men out there. I understand that it's hard because it was hard for me. And now I'm married. I never thought I would love again after all I've been through with my experience. I lost my newborn son when I was 9 months pregnant. I was slammed in a brick wall. The back of my head starts to bleed. I cover in a pool of blood. Blood splashed all over the wall. I was rushed to Broward General Hospital when the doctor advised me that my placenta was badly torn and there was nothing that he could have done to save my child. And I would have dead, just like my son. But the Lord have me for a purpose. And my purpose is to tell you that you can do it and that you are beautifully made and you are blessed by the hands of God. And you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. I'm here to tell you, despite the scars, you are beautiful. Despite the constant degradation, you are worthy. You are not responsible for falling down or for losing the battle. But you are responsible for picking yourselves back up and to realize that you are beautiful. I want y'all to look in the mirror every day and remind yourself, I don't deserve this. I am beautiful. Many times your abuser tells you how ugly you are. And after hearing it for so many times, you really think that you are ugly. But you are not. They are just coward. They are just afraid that you will find someone better. Don't buy it. You are beautiful in the eyes of God. You are all that. Trust me. Don't let any man or woman tells you any different. Okay? Domestic violence is not to be taken lightly. Whenever time you get into a relationship and the other parties start to control you, it's time for you to go. A lot of us see the signs and still enter the relationship because we're desperate for a man or a woman. You can stay by yourself. It's not a crime to be alone. Sometimes we're too hasty and we jump from one relationship, abuse to abuse and abuse to abuse because you didn't get time to heal. Take alone time to yourself and heal. Domestic violence, I'm telling you, it can eat away your self-worth. You are worthy. You are. I want you to tell yourself this. I call your name. I'm worthy. Repeat after me. I am worthy. God bless you. It's me, Sherelle Rose Green, from Victim to Victor. God bless.